we're gonna jump before the next hit comes. We just need to get Artemis working. Okay, we're jumping. Store. Do I want to go to the store? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, let's get out of there. Store is a neutral spot. Ship engineer has set a small shop here. We're not gonna deal with that right now. First, we're gonna fix our ship. Alright, you two, get in the healer bay option stuff. Remote doors. Cool. You fix that. Alright. John, you were on weapons, I believe. Yes, you were. Kirknar, you were on that place of that placeness. Yep. That's the technical term for it. Alright. You get in there. Let's go visit the store. Recovery arm. These are augmentations. You get them to basically upgrade your ship. FTL jammer jams the opponent's FTL, so it takes them double the amount of time to jump away. Drone recovery arm. If you're using drones, it will grab any non-destroyed drone after the battle before you jump. Alright, so drone control gives you the ability, the system that you buy to, have drones active. And crew teleporter, to teleport your crew to board enemy vessels and murder the ever-loving crap out of them. Yeah, but we are not gonna do that. We're gonna fix ourselves because we are dying. I actually didn't expect the first one to go this badly, but you know what? This is FTL. This is what happens. This is I chose this path. Oh, great. Okay. We're gonna have to retrace our steps back. Okay. Cool. So this is a nebula. Nebula slows down the fleet pursuit, but you can't have sensors operating, so you can't actually see what's in your ship. And we jump into a friggin' plasma storm. In the middle of a plasma storm, multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by the lightning. Plasma storms, what they do is reduce your reactor output to half. Yeah, so you have less power to work with. So right now, all my power is just concentrated on the engines and weapons and not in O2. Okay, we can manually search the wreckage for survivors and equipment, or we can avoid the risk and wait to jump away unscathed. You have a chance of getting a new recruit, finding some sort of stuff, or losing a crew member. We're gonna try it and maybe die. Among the junk and scrap, you find a salvageable drone schematic. You decide to quit while ahead and prepare to jump with the recent finds. Okay, so that went actually quite good. Anti-ship drone Mark II. That is an awesome drone if we ever get drone control. Right now we don't have it, so alright, power that up. We're gonna jump away because that's all we got. Alright, so as you can see, they are now slower, so we can actually explore all the rest of the nebula, which I will do. Because the more you explore, the more you find, as the tip said from the start. Alright, pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is a twin travel, you assume it's a smuggler trying to stay away from the beacons. Should we attack the pirate or ignore the ship? We're gonna attack the pirate because we need the friggin' scrap. Okay, it's a mantis ship. It's a mantis scout. You'll know what they are. I will tell you what they are. Don't you worry about it. Load that up. We're gonna load that up. Okay. We're not gonna load that up. We're gonna load this up. We need because they don't have any shield piercing stuff. They don't have any missiles. They just have lasers, and I don't know what lasers they are, but the higher shield we have, the better. So we're just gonna hit it with the burst laser and see how things go from there. Alright, so there's our level 2 shield, just came up online with hexagonal beehive stuff of awesomeness. Okay, okay, so that looked like single shot lasers, so they will not get through our shields, so that's one thing. That is cool. They're not gonna get through our shields ever, so we're not taking any damage from this fight. Yes, I said that. Yeah. So this is how the battles in FTL go. It's kind of boring, I'll be honest here, and it is definitely not everyone's cup of tea. It is mine. It is mine cup of tea. Yep. It is awesome. I consider it like one of the... Oh right, auto fire isn't enabled, sorry. I was just waiting. Why aren't you firing, man? Okay. Oh, that was good. That was a good shot. It took out everything. Oh man. Okay, we don't need auto fire anymore. Just hit that. Okay, nice hit. We just delayed their FTL before they even started FTLing, and just hit it somewhere. We're just gonna kill them in this shot, or we're not gonna kill them. Okay. Okay, we did kill them. Right, so the ship was carrying military supplies. You pick anything that looks salvageable from the debris. We didn't get much fuel and stuff, but we got quite a lot of scrap. We're gonna put one into power so we can get this going. We still can't get that going, so we're gonna have to... Yeah, okay. Right, cool. We are not doing too goodly. Goodly is the term. Accept it and move on. Small station nearby. Feel the shudder of shots ringing through the ship. You can't be sure without sensor, but it seems there may be intruders. Oh goody. Oh goody. Okay, where are they? Okay, they're right there. How many are there? Oh goody. Okay. You know what, guys? All the power to you. We are going to move everyone in there, and we're gonna close these 3 doors. Guess what, guys? You just walked into a freaking vented ship. Enjoy life, because it's not gonna last very long. Also, might help to actually get this thing ongoing. Depower that. Alright, so we're now in a freaking vented ship. They're all dying. Our men are healing. Wow. Yep, this is just about the best way to fight intruders. Vent the entire freaking ship. That guy's... You should die, Just saying. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Right. Let's get the oxygen back up. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that just happened. Okay. Let's get up to like 20 or so. Alright, Sophia, back in the cockpit with you. You're gonna be our tester. Yep. I said back in the cockpit. You doofus. Get in there. Fix those 2 guys. Alright, John, you're gonna go back in the weapons department. Stuff, go. Kirknar, go back into place. Stuff, object. We don't get any scrap from those events, so that's kind of a crappy event, but yeah, we're just hitting the exit. This is not an ideal sector 1, but yeah, I expect better, but whatever. Long range beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Do we find anything here? We do not find anything. Well, that was a crappy first sector. Let's move to the next sector. We can move into the civilian sector or the Zoltan controlled sector. Zoltan controlled sector, we'll see a lot of those Zoltan shield guys. Let's just go into the civilian sector because yeah, I don't know. Let's just go there. Welcome to a new sector. Get to the exit beacon and jump to the next sector before the pursuing rebels catch you. I didn't actually explain the long overhead sector map there. I probably should have done that. Okay, we'll do that on the next jump then. There's a distress beacon right there. Okay, I'm calculating how I'm gonna go do this. We can tackle the... Yeah, we're gonna take the lower path. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Take the lower path. What do we find here? Receive a request. All our military ships have been destroyed or damaged during the rebellion. However, there have been reports of Mantis war camp only a few jumps from us. Can you help? Pledge to do what you can. Apologize and decline. We're going to see what we can do. Thank you. If you can give us a count on their numbers, perhaps we can get the rebels to help. Stop 16. Add a quest marker. These are basically quests and stuff. We're definitely gonna go down the bottom sector. Now we're gonna get some more power bars so we can get our engines working fine. Awesome sauce. Sedges. Yep. Okay, we're running low on FTL fuel. Federation encrypted signal. Broadcast to send an away party to investigate. Could be a trap. Yeah. Find a secret Federation outpost. They are regrettably out of supply. They give you the coordinates. We get another quest marker. Okay. Oh, that's on the way. That is absolutely freaking brilliant. Okay, let's hit the distress beacon. Hopefully we find something fuel and stuff. Yeah, versus cost. Okay. Alright, we get fuel. Awesome sausages. Okay. Yeah, like I said, random encounters, random outcomes. Always. Alright, so let's get better ship. so we can get higher evade chance when we get the power to it actually. Right, so we're gonna go down the bottom path, hit the quest markers. So this actually going quite betterly. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee we'll let you continue. Wow, really, seriously? No, we're not paying tolls to the trolls. Okay, they have a bomb. I am not happy with that, so we're gonna do that. I do have weapons, I do have the missiles to fire. We're just gonna load them up for now. Okay, see what kind of a bomb that is. Okay, everything hits. Good. Hit somewhere. What kind of bomb that is? That's an iron bomb. Alright, okay. Iron bombs don't do system damage. I don't think I've told you this, but ion weaponry, there are ion blasters like you saw on that sun battle. Ion basically disable the power reactor, power to the system for the moment being, but it actually doesn't, damage anything like the laser does or the missile does. Right, like that. Ion can't do that. Ion can turn it off, and sometimes that's all you need, but sometimes it's helpful to actually break the thing. Alright, you're not going anywhere. I just blasted your freaking cockpit. Okay. Take it out. Alright. Again, I'm not sure how far I'm going to go. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, we got quite a few scrap. We are gonna load this up, get some more power into this thing. So we now have 25% evade chance, which is excellent. Let's go into another quest marker. Wait, that's the first quest marker. Oops. Find Mantis incumbent, but there are too many of them. You send a long-range message back to the settlement with your findings, but unfortunately there's not much you can do. It could be suicide to act directly. Leave before they notice you, or blue options. Now blue options are special option. If I didn't have a missile weapon like the Artemis, I wouldn't have this option. This would not show, and leave before they notice it would be my only choice. Blue options result out of a particular equipment you might have, like the missile weapon, or particular upgrade on systems like maybe a higher medbay or something, a particular augmentation, or a particular alien species crew member. So right now we can bombard their key structures. This is a completely random event. We can succeed or we may have to fight. Let's try it. Fire a shot at the full depot, but a shot from the surface rips the missile to shreds. They must have a planetary defense system, and you try to get away. Nearby patrol moves into attack. I lose a missile. I knew that was going to happen. We have a burst laser Mark II and a beam. That's not healthy. Is that a burst laser Mark II? Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm thinking what to do. I'm not thinking. I'm probably gonna hit up the Artemis. That depends. We're gonna power up at the same time. If I can take out the weaponry. Shoot. Okay. Good. Beams out. And it just started fire. No worries. Because I should fire faster. I am going to fire faster. Good. Okay. Concentrate fire on that. We're gonna get some damage here. Oh, I missed. They missed. Excellent. That's what the evade chance is for. 25% chance to evade attacks. Because prevention is better than friggin' cure. Evade the attack before, curing it or soaking it in the shields. Alright, burst laser, fire again. Auto fire sometimes helps, but I don't want to put it on because I may accidentally fire more missiles than needed. Okay, we took out their entire weapon system. So now we're gonna concentrate on the cockpit, or not. Let's take it out. They have the power rerouted to the beams, but they are gonna reroute it back to the burst lasers soon. So yeah, like you see they were changing it. Yeah, I stopped it in the way. Okay, I haven't explained beam weapons. Beam weapons are different in that the beam never misses. Like there is no mischance of a beam ever missing. It doesn't happen. problem with beams is they have a power level, and that power of shields they can't penetrate. If there's a 1 level shield or less than the power requirement of the beam engine, its power will be reduced by that much, but it will still hit. I can't actually explain it until I have a beam weapon myself, so it's gonna... Right. We basically have 3 types of weapons. The beam is the only thing we're missing right now. What are we gonna upgrade? We're gonna upgrade... yeah, do it. Do it. Okay, store. Can't hit the store. Right, how am I gonna do this? I am gonna do this in a rather crazy way. Yeah. Go up first. Hit the bottom one, then find a rebel automated scout, despite pristine conditions, attempt to download the ship's data store. We can wake it up, or there's a high chance of waking it up and having a battle. Has 2 level shields, that's not cool. Or don't risk activating it, just strip the ship for any useful scrap. We can get data stores, basically gonna give us a sector map. I don't really need sector map, which is something I'm curious, but you know, we're gonna try it. Okay, accidentally reactivate, that's the most likely situation. Alright then, Artemis, we're gonna hit the shield. Burst laser, we're gonna hit the weapon. Actually, scratch the Artemis, we're gonna burst laser your shields. Actually, no, we're gonna Artemis. No need to be stingy, we have 4 missiles. Okay. I was basically thinking, that's an ion weapon. That shouldn't damage me too much, but the beam, beam. Beams aren't cool. Alright, okay, we don't need the Artemis anymore. Burst laser, fire. Oh, right, sorry. Okay, I don't think you noticed that, but when the ion hit, it actually stopped my shields for a particular amount of time. Alright, you're down now, sir. Good night. Right, since these are auto-assault vehicles, there's like no crew, so there's an AI, so they don't have actually crew members who will go there and repair systems like that. So that's a good thing for me. They do repair slowly, ever so slowly on their own, but not as fast. Definitely not as fast, which you can clearly see. Alright, let's check it out. We got collection of useful. We got more scrap, which is always nice. Jump. We're gonna hit the quest marker. Not yet. We're gonna go into that beacon first, then hit the quest marker. We're again running low on fuel. Ship is hailed. This is an automatic message. Resisting our Pico-based fortress. Prepare to die. Run by an AI. Great. Oh, great. We got a beam drone. Well, you can see how that works. Oh, wow. Okay, that scares me. Hit the freaking shields already. Actually, scratch that. Hit the freaking weapons already. I'm scared of that combination. Beam, ion, and... Okay, what happened? Artemis hit. Burst laser miss. Yep, burst laser miss. Okay. Right now, Artemis, concentrate fire. They're not getting that thing online. Okay, you can't penetrate, which is good. Yes, okay, shield is down to 1. Now we can concentrate fire. Coolers. That's the drone control, by the way. That's what's controlling the drone. We take it out, the drone stops. Cool. We're not even gonna bother. That, see, they're repairing now, so I have to hit it because he's soon gonna repair that thing. Alright. Cool. Now hit that, they're gonna start repairing that soon. Can't have that. Good. Alright. Explosions, explode some stuff. Awesome Landia. We're gonna hit this, another power, into. Alright. Not that big. Okay, let me do a calculation.